Hello everyone. I want to give you some instructions on an assignment that we'll be working on Monday and Tuesday to help you review for your final exam, specifically the essay portion. Sometimes on FRQs or DBQs, they give you a topic and they ask you to look at it over time. So like religion over time, or what's happened with African Americans over time, or Native Americans over time. And we really haven't had a chance to do that yet. So today's an opportunity for us to look at these subtopics that run throughout history, specifically between the years 1609 to 1877. You and probably 3 other students are going to be placed in a group, and your group is going to be tasked with picking one of these subtopics. Actually, it's already been assigned to you, as have your groups. So here are the directions. Get into your pre-assigned groups, and I want you to go to your Google Drive, and if I do that over here on my own drive, you should be able to find a file that I shared with you on Friday. You can go to Shared with Me, or you can search your drive here at the top. All of the folders for my classes are called Russo A-Push, so if you just search those terms, it should pop right up. I'm looking at the first period folder here. Notice that there are many files in here that say rough draft. African Americans rough draft, economics, foreign policy, Native Americans, reform movements, religion, and women. If I go back to these instructions, you'll know that these topics will correspond to your groups. And so let's look at this a little closely. Get into your pre-assigned groups, open your rough draft file. You can find these on Google Drive, and you'll be completing your portion of the assignment in this rough draft file. Once you've completed your work, you'll copy-paste your assignment into the final draft file, which is actually the file I'm currently in right now. If I go back to my folder where it resides, it's right here. It's got the asterisks next to it. How you're scored for this is content and organization. You should have comprehensive content. It's very important that you include the words, obviously, but you can also include important pictures or maps. I'm thinking like, for instance, with John Gast's American Progress for Manifest Destiny, for instance, that might be a really important picture that you want to include. In organization, I want you to know that your information is completely worthless if no one can read it, if it's not formatted in a clean and organized way. Bold key terms, use color, italicize, of course use bullet points. Do quality work. All of you want good work and you want help in this, so please work as hard as you're expecting your peers to work. Save time to study this. The point of this is that you have somebody else helping you assemble this information, so please save some time to actually look at it overall. This is, again, an activity for Monday and Tuesday, so if you don't finish on Monday, you'll continue on Tuesday. If I scroll down into this file, you'll see the groups in the topic. First period groups, third period groups, fifth period groups, organized alphabetically. If you notice that somebody from your group is missing today, you're going to have to do the work anyway. There's groups for foreign policy, economics, reform movements, religion, Native Americans, women, African Americans. Remember, these correspond with your rough draft files here. If I keep scrolling down, you'll see what the final draft file looks like. There's an area for foreign policy, for econ, reform movements, religion, Native Americans. Notice that each of these topics, like women for instance, have subgroups. Since there are 4 people in your group, please assign these letters to your 4 people. Split up the work. If I look in my rough draft file, for instance, on African Americans, you'll see there's a place for you to write your names at the top. And I want you each to write what you have completed so that I can see what you did and what your entire group did. So again, we're going to be working on this all class period Monday, and it is due. Your section is due Tuesday at the end of the day. Remember, if you need help studying for your essays, we're going to have review sessions Tuesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. Thank you.